guys, it's just Gina here with Big Bad News and Brent and Lena and Pete and Jason, and this is me just after 7.
There you go. Right, episode 234. Welcome back to the Migos After 7 podcast. Gina is still AWOL, absent without leave. This is week what, Gina? Week 5, yeah? I'm livid. Big man, get your ass back here immediately.
Someone messaged me and was like, gee, I know you don't want to come back here, but the pod needs you. I said, fam, don't worry. Soon come.
Still been missing for this is the 5th episode, isn't it? You've been gone for.
Mad, isn't it?
Some street in the world, she's like, nah, man, I don't want to come back.
I wouldn't blame her. If I was on holiday, I wouldn't come back.
You know it is. It's not even. I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? Actually, let me save it for when I come back.
No. Speak now.
No, why? No, it's better when I come back. But I'm not going to lie, you like, being out here has really changed, like, it's really changed my mindset. Like,
what? Change your life, your perspective, your what? What's going on?
I'm coming back a different person.
Isn't it?
You're coming back. Then that's 5 weeks that, worth it. If you're going to come back enlightened, that's good.
I'm coming back a different person. Like, it's mad. Like, just even like me thinking about my future and like the game done change. Everything changed. It's mad. It's mad.
Okay.
But anyway.
Okay. I'm looking forward to hearing this new revelation.
Yeah,
new and improved.
Next week. New and improved. Gina.
But you know, everyone needs to go. Like, I think because I've travelled, and usually like when I come to Ghana, I go for like Christmas. So it's like very high. You don't really get to like reflect or like you know what I mean? Like it's literally back to back. It's like going to Miami or Dubai. Like,
great destination.
Whereas now, because I've been here for so long, like I've had so much time to like reflect and kind of just take things in and just be still and whatnot. So it's like it's really making me like check my priorities and what's important and stuff like that. So it's been a very, very good trip. I'm so happy I came.
I really want to go. My parents have been. They said it was amazing. Like,
move closer.
No,
to the point.
Ghana is amazing.
They said that it's better than our own home country.
Yeah, my friends are trying to convince me to go in December. Literally, they're like, please just come.
You need to go. And the crazy thing is, do you know how many Nigerians live here? Like that.
Yeah.
Like I've met so many Nigerians that live here, and they're like it's just an easier life. Like, and I'm like, are you gonna move back to Nigeria? He's like, no, I've got no plans to. There's loads, and it's not just Nigerians. Like, there's loads of like the gym that I go to. You wouldn't think the gym is in Africa because like when they like snap at like their classes and stuff, there's just bare Europeans or like there's just a lot of foreigners. Like there's loads of people out there. Like obviously it's predominantly black, but there's just a lot of people that have come here and settled because it's very easy to
and it's very like well developed. Ghana seems so like just well developed. Like I feel like
girl,
as a foreigner,
don't be fooled, okay?
No.
Because we're still getting whiplash from certain roads when we're driving down the road, bro.
Oh.
Like, it's crazy because obviously it depends on the side that you live on, but like there's so many rough roads still and it makes no sense because like you have amazing areas, like there's different areas that are very like, they're like gentrified. So it's like, how do you have those areas and still have like rough roads around the corner? It makes no sense, but it's the government, isn't it?
Yeah.
It sounds like the Caribbean.
Sounds like
say money talks.
Most places.
I'm gonna say wherever the money is, they're gonna develop, and then that's that.
Even here in this London.
And then where else is the ghetto? But I've really, I think I just love Africans. They're just
stay there, innit? Just stay there, innit? Clearly you ain't coming back. Just tell me now, break it to me now, and you know what I mean?
Yusuff wants to make plans.
Stay there, innit? Go on. Ghana, innit?
No.
Say nothing.
Fam, I'm coming.
Traitor, bro. Move, man. Traitor. You're a traitor still. You're a traitor still.
But all I'm saying is, I'm coming back, but all I'm saying is, am I gonna stay though?
Listen, tell me you're leaving now so I can start auditioning co-host, bruv. Like, give me notice so I can put out the bird call. That's what I'm saying.
Yusuff and friends.
That's what I'm saying, Jason.
Yusuff and
Big man, Yusuff and friends. I can see it, you know. Gina's leaving the pod. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it.
Because the maddest thing is, I can see it. No, the maddest thing is, I can see it still. I can see it. 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 I wouldn't wanna leave the pod though. Like I'd still wanna like.
No, G, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you leave the country, you're off the pod. I'm sorry.
Ultimatum.
Man's doing call-ins with the Higgy connection every week. I'm not on it.
Oh no.
No, because then what I would do if that's the case, is I'd actually go to a studio.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Every week.
I'm not gonna lie, it's nothing without Gina.
Eh?
No, but Gina.
No, obviously, Gina obviously is
a key.
obviously she's the key of the pod. She's the second person in the pod.
She's your yin to the yang.
No, obviously.
It's a partnership.
But if G wants to go and live in Ghana, I'm not gonna be like, oh, stay for the podcast. I'm like, go and spread your wings and go. But big man, you're fired. No, I'm playing. No. Obviously, we'll find a way to make it work, innit? Find a way to make it work.
Like basically, mine is I wouldn't want to leave the pod. Like, there's obviously when I say that I'm not coming back here, obviously I'm coming back. But my thing is, I guess where my mind is at moving forward, it's on a back and forth vibe.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like spending several months there and several months here, like being back and forth. Like I don't want to be permanently based in Ghana forever.
Yeah.
But I do want the option to like be out here. And do you know what it is? It's because there's so many people I know from London, from ends, that have moved out here and they're doing so well for themselves. And it's like there's so many opportunity over here. Obviously, it's not to the same degree, but it's like because the standard of living is not the same, it's like you're just better off here. Do you get what I mean? But obviously, it depends on what you're doing. Like, it depends on what you're doing and what you're doing out here. But there are a lot of like UK's Brits. Like, there's a lot of like Ghanaian Brits that have moved to Ghana. And like one of my friends, he's been here like back and forth for like 5 years. And when I went to his house, you know, when my mouth dropped because I thought, wait, you're my age mate, you're my peer, and this is your house. Like his house is, it's mad, like it's so mad. And he's just like, like what am I doing back in the UK? Like obviously he comes back and forth and stuff, but like he's proper based here and he's done so well for himself. And he's like, you know what? I knew that opportunities would make more sense for me over here. And in terms of success, it's like, it's about who you know and if you know the right people. And obviously if you're from the UK, you kind of have an advantage anyway because you're like an international person. So it kind of fast tracks the process. But I'm kind of waffling, but
yeah, whatever. Man.
Yeah, you're just making me jealous. I'm just like,
it's cold as hell. Right.
But anyway, you're back this week, innit?
I might be.
Don't play around with me, bro. Wait, are you gonna send again?
I might be.
Oh
no, fuck off. No, fuck off. You're taking the piss.
My brother messaged me. Like, yo, I think we should just extend until May. And I was like, oh, don't tempt me, bro.
Boy.
But haven't you got a wedding to go to? Didn't you say last time on the pod?
Yeah, I do, to be
Brent,
fair.
have a word.
The wedding important.
Brent, have a word. I'm getting pissed off.
Sorry, where you're staying, is it that place that you showed us?
No. So that is my sister-in-law's house, which is like a 10-minute drive from here.
So where you're staying, is it as nice as your sister-in-law's place?
No. But it's like a London house though, if that makes sense. Like where I'm at is my mum's apartment and it's like I'm in London. So it's not like vibes. Does that make sense? No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Gentrified. Like you said, gentrified.
It's like home away from home, because even when Christabel came here, she was like, rah, like, your mum's place is literally like an apartment in London. So I'm comfortable. And I'm not paying for accommodation, because obviously it's my mum's house. So, yeah.
All right, so if it is that you were to spend 6 months here, 6 months over there for the foreseeable future, would it still be in that rent-free accommodation?
Yeah, because it's my mum's house.
Yeah, that's like, why it is that you're open to doing it, innit?
No, of course. But then, to be honest, it probably won't be because where my mum's house is, it's not like central Accra. So it's like, obviously, traffic in Africa is hell, innit? So if you are in central Accra, it just makes life easier for you to get about and stuff. So I probably would look at getting a place in central Accra. But do you know what's so crazy? Like, you could get and with most places in Ghana, like, they do like 6 months to a year's lease up front. So you pay for it up, and like you could get a year's lease in a nice apartment in East Legon, which is like Central Accra, for like $3,000 for the $3,000 for the year. So that's $300 a month, like just under $300 a month.
That's not bad at all.
Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so it's relative to that. And obviously, because I'm coming from the UK, I'm coming with UK currency, so it spreads a lot further.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Are you there with your fiance?
What, right now?
As in, whilst you're talking to me?
No, he's in the UK.
Oh, so you're comfortable being there without him for a good period of time. I think that's good. You get used to it.
Wow.
Gina's gone, y'all. Gina's gone. She's gone. She's gone.
Ain't no saving her.
I lie. She's gone. She's gone.
Oh,
all right.
Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
First thing
she
first.
Don't want to be.
My friend, shut up, please. George Floyd's case. Let's quickly touch on that.
It's bittersweet.
It's definitely bittersweet. You know what's mad is the fact that we were all watching, kind of thinking like when the verdict came, we was like, oh, so he's actually guilty.
Yeah.
And on what made me crack up, and you shouldn't really, but maybe have a little joy, is that even though he had a mask, you could see
His
surprised.
face was like that.
Yeah, it's like what? Wait.
Yeah.
Word.
This is not what we discussed in the back.
Yeah.
I'm white. What's going on?
Yeah.
Literally.
No, his face did have a little bit of shock in it still.
Card ran out.
They dare not. If that verdict didn't go how it went, I actually don't know what would have happened.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like they
would
use
not
him as
have-
an example.
Yeah, they had to because
They had to.
you know what? We have to be real because the whole world had stopped. Everyone saw it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if they like, and even like people that like always used to kind of say, you know, like they didn't really know,
Yeah.
will actually come out to you and say, right, it's really bad what happened to that guy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think they had to kind of put him out there on Front Street.
No, they had to still. They had to. So he got found guilty on 3 counts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's the sentence though? That's the question.
That's what
You
I
know
was
what I
going to say.
It's up to, I think the maximum he can get is 75 years.
Oh, is it?
But will
Yeah.
he get 75
But
years?
will he get 75
But
realistically?
you see
Exactly.
them US sentences are mad, you know.
They don't do half like here either.
You're doing
your sentence.
sometimes you get 100, 150 years. They get
You're
like,
really doing your sentence.
but to be honest, that's not the scariest thing because when they depending if they put him in general pop,
That's the one that.
Yeah.
that's what you need to really.
I don't think he'll survive general pop. Let me not lie.
So
I
what?
can't envision.
But he should stay there.
You'll get.
The-
You'll get.
100%.
Yeah, he should.
go to general pop by just.
But everybody's getting a news bulletin
finish
to
his
say that
sentence.
he's dead by
Yeah.
So you got 3 counts. You got charge of
July.
second degree unintentional
Third
murder
degree.
guilty, and a charge of 3rd degree murder guilty, and a charge of 2nd degree manslaughter guilty. So all 3 counts guilty.
As he should.
It's mad.
Exactly.
Do we know if the other 3 are going to be charged with anything?
Oh, the other 3 officers who were just
They're calling for it.
Aren't
I'm
they,
not sure,
aren't
to
they
be
technically accessories then?
Yeah.
they are, but I'm not really sure what's happening with those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll be interested to find out if anything happened with them because obviously they were part of it.
Yeah.
They let it
The
happen.
lawyer was really like his lawyer. Yeah, his lawyer was bringing out evidence that made him look even worse.
That's
Okay.
what.
That's
makes
what
me
made it
really
look-
laugh.
But the thing is, what evidence could he bring to the table that would make him look good?
None, but he
There
was.
was
There's
nothing.
absolutely nothing he could do.
There was nothing, but what he was doing, like he was saying,
He might as well just defended himself.
yeah,
at some
he
point.
might as
Yeah,
well
was
just
it?
done it. Yeah, because he was saying, I think he had a health problem, and if you can see, he wasn't really fully leaning on him. Like he had like half, and it was like if they showed another angle,
Yeah.
but in the angle, everybody was pleading. So it was like, brother, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're actually just making it worse for
Okay.
kind of thing. It's mad.
All right. Yes, you're right. It's bittersweet because obviously that's what we wanted, isn't it? But it don't feel.
No, I don't feel anything.
It don't feel like
you know
anything,
what's
innit?
mad?
It won't bring him back.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
It was
That's the
the
thing.
fact that everybody, like, I was on Twitter, people were talking about it, and then like there's a side of Twitter I never go on, like because of
What's that? What side is that?
that you know, like I don't really go back and forth with people on the internet.
Okay. Same.
And then someone retweeted that cretin of a woman, Tommy whatever,
Yeah.
and then
Oh, Tommy Laura, the white
yeah,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
can't
what
stand
really
her.
the thing is her, I know what she's about.
Mm.
Then some black guy was
Tap
dancing.
dancing.
in her mentions.
Say what? What's he saying?
He was saying, you know, like she was like, I hope there's no riots or whatever, something like that. And now he goes, no, she goes, you got your justice. You lot got your justice. I was like, okay, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, hopefully these miscreants won't, the miscreants, I think he said that word, won't understand. So here's something.
It was something like, you already know that they don't know how to act, kind of.
Yeah. So I was like, me,
like, and he was a black man as well. So
yeah,
like,
that's what.
excuse me?
But to be fair, even though he was a black man, I opened up his picture, I looked at him.
You know what kind
The
of
shape
black
up
man
wasn't
he is.
shaped.
I'm not gonna like. This is the first. I don't normally Google people. I googled him.
Oh, was it?
I said
research, man.
Nah, this brother definitely is bit. So I was like, I don't normally retweet. I don't. But I was like, firstly, I said, bro, you're not gonna get the coochie like that. Please stop.
Yeah.
And then what did I say? Something.
He said barefoot. You were on a roll.
Nah, because he was upsetting me. Because, like, we know what that woman's about. But for you to be this like a brother and just you're pandering.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
He doesn't know who he is.
It makes no sense.
You can't be like that. You're just literally, like you said, you're pandering for no reason.
Yeah, but he was just doing a lot.
From it?
He was really doing a lot that really upset me. That I was like, normally I can ignore those things, but I think that kind of scenario really bothers me when I see people pandering to people that are against you. Like if you was in front of the police, that same woman would ignore you.
Yeah.
But you're pandering to her. What for?
Yeah, it makes no sense at all.
She's not going to DM you.
Makes no sense.
This makes no sense.
But if he never got found guilty, there would have been riots, though. In my opinion.
No, I think
there would have
he
been
had
riots.
to be found guilty because I
of
feel
course
like
he had to.
like they, and it was weird because the thing is, we all knew he was guilty.
Yeah.
I think you know what it was for me. It was really bad because I thought, well, do you know what's crazy? The whole world knows that he's guilty because we've seen it, right? So why is everyone on edge to find out whether he's going to be found guilty? Like he's banged to rights, but the way America is,
I was going to say, you can't call it.
You can't call it. That's how mad it is. Like it's that mad where you're on edge, and it's like there should have been only one verdict anyway. Like he should have only been found guilty. So the fact that we were all on edge just goes to show how messed up that country is.
It's because history of that country in general has a habit of people that you think, no, they're obviously guilty. Like look at Trayvon. Everyone was like, he's clearly guilty. Like his story doesn't make sense. And then he walks and has a whole bloody fan club, for goodness sake. So it's like you really can't call it.
I still can't believe that man's walking.
And then he
George.
Yeah.
He countersued the family for defamation.
Zimmerman,
yeah. The thing is, there's no faith in the US justice system, in it, so there's no. I'm not surprised that we were on the edge of thinking, okay, is he going to be guilty or not? Because we have no faith, especially because he's an officer as well. And in the past, they've been let off like countless amount of times, innit?
Yeah.
But this one couldn't. This one couldn't go that way. So,
but do you know what it is? A lot of them couldn't go anyway.
Yeah.
But they have.
Yeah, it's true. I know. The thing is, this one, because remember, this is the same. The whole BLM and all the marches and all the protests that were happening last year. This is that, innit?
Yeah.
So it's kind of come full circle, innit? And that was massive. So considering how big that was, I don't think they could have ever given this guy.
Because I think internationally, there would have been more questions like, hold on, we all saw this across the world.
Yeah, no, this was global. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this was actually global. It's true.
I'm not saying it was more important or less than other cases, but the impact this one had compared to other cases was huge.
Do you know what I've the Rodney King, OJ, kind of like, you know what's so funny? Do you see OJ posted a video
about what?
Yes.
So, OJ was like, "Yeah, well, I'm glad he's been found guilty." I was like,
I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was cracking up. I was like, the audacity. But you know, I respect him.
The thing is, I don't knock OJ.
No, I don't knock him.
I don't knock OJ. Like,
I feel he doesn't like us.
No, you know what?
Really.
I think
OJ,
he's another
OJ's always
one.
No, but you know what? I think before the case, you have a strong case for that. But after the case, I think he was like, you know what?
I might just.
I was doing it. Like, you know what the thing is? When he was OJ Juice the man, like end of the day, like he was in like the upper hills and he was in the clubs.
I'm
like,
I'm OJ.
Yeah, and then after, I think he was like, hold on, wait. I'm going to need everybody, so I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna come back home.
yeah, because he probably
come
realized that regardless of how successful I am,
Yeah.
everyone has a moment. Like a lot of people, when they get to a certain point, they may have that moment when they realize no matter how much money I've got, I'm still black.
Of
and
course.
they're still gonna.
Still gonna learn me.
I feel like he came back after he realized that it was the black community that kind of saved you, because everyone was really pleading his innocence.
I don't think people plead his innocence.
No, but that nigga did that shit though.
That
nigga did that shit.
When he did.
He did that.
He did that.
Did anyone watch the series on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't.
That was decent still.
I didn't finish it.
What? That was a good
It
series.
was good, you know.
Very good
I liked it.
series.
Not because it wasn't good. I just have really bad habits of just not finishing shows.
Wow, you don't. Okay. I'm not going to judge you, but
Intern.
Sid, I hope you're hearing this. You don't like to
We're
finish.
gonna have what? Huh?
What? Pardon? Tomorrow at 2:00. I can't make it.
We're gonna have words anyway. Everybody just understand.
And then in other news as well, Black Rob passed away.
You know what? That was really sad. The curse of Bad Boy continues.
The thing is, that's something I wanted to tap into as well. Obviously, let's obviously talk about Black Rob first, but there is a whole conspiracy around Bad Boy and what happens to the artists once they leave Bad Boy in it. But first and foremost, R.I.P. Black Rob, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Bad Boy artists had a huge impact in the late 90s, early 2000s. Most people know him for his biggest hit, Whoa. You know what I mean?
For me,
24
Hours to Live.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
That's it.
His feature on
The funny thing is, someone tweeted 2 people from this song died in the last week.
Yeah, I know. That's
so
mad.
DMX and Black Rob both passed away.
Yeah, that's actually mad. It's one of my favorite hip hop songs.
The song's hard. I think Mace had the best verse though. Mace came in flagrant still.
Yeah, no, but it's Mace. You see Mace sometimes he's untouchable.
Mace came in flagrant on that song still.
Oh, and let's get it.
Let's get it.
Mace wasn't playing at all.
He had a good verse on Bad Boys for Life.
Oh yeah,
Black Rob.
I like that video.
The thing is, his debut album was hard.
Yeah, but I don't think he got enough.
Yeah,
because I think everyone was still on the Mace.
Yeah,
the Mace was the front runner.
Even I didn't find out about Black Rob till much later. And that's when but obviously that's not mine. No, I knew what, but like just in general, as far as just like.
Remember, Mace was running the show.
Yeah.
Lena, sorry, move your mic like. Yeah,
and everyone else
lean back, but just bring it towards you.
You gotta speak to the mic.
I'm speaking to the mic.
Am I okay? Oh,
yeah, you're fine. Yeah, just push the mic towards you, and then you can still lean back.
What about now?
There you go, and just project, innit? But yeah, okay, cool. The whole Bad Boy, was it the Bad Boy curse, isn't it? Let's dissect it and see if Diddy is actually to blame for any of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think he's sacrificing his?
No.
That's the word.
Without the whole, devil worshipping sacrifice theory, like let's throw that out the window.
I don't think it's even that.
I don't think it's that. That's
you have
that either.
that one. Okay, well, he's gonna be here.
So what do you think it is?
All right, cool. All right, so okay, cool. Let's start with Mace. So that had nothing to do with Puff at all. Mace had.
He found God, no?
No, Mace had beef in Harlem.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Guys,
don't do that.
guys, we're hip hop heads. He didn't find God. He needed to.
No. Basically, it's a story. So this what I've heard and read throughout the years.
So wait, he actually didn't find God.
Gina, that man was running from the streets.
Oh, he didn't come apart.
No, it's both though.
No, it's both.
It's both. He ain't gonna run from the streets and become a pastor just for the sake of it.
Guys, nobody gonna shoot a pastor like that. We gotta understand that.
Okay, go on.
So from what there's 2 guys from Harlem. What's his name, man? One's called Pop Lottie, and the other's called, I can't remember the guy's name anyway. Basically, apparently Mace slept with this big guy in Harlem's
always a girl.
baby mother.
Girl.
And then this guy made it very hard for Mace in Harlem.
Oh gosh.
Mace had a crew at the time called Harlem World, and the other crew went around snatching their chains. Basically, he just made it very hard for Mace to live in Harlem, innit? Like, he was on Mace's case. Mm-hmm. So Mace basically ran to Atlanta to get away from this guy, innit? I can't remember his name, man.
I can't remember his name either.
Can't remember his name. Anyway, so yeah, basically Mace he left Harlem to go to Atlanta to get away from street business, innit?
That far.
So it had nothing to do with Puff at all. Like, Puff was him becoming a pastor, and obviously he's joining with God. I can't talk to how that came about or whatever that wasn't. But
yeah,
in terms of why he left Harlem to go to Atlanta, it was street stuff.
But could you not argue though that realistically, like, even everything that
Sorry, Baby Maine was the guy's name.
Baby man.
Baby Maine, yeah, sorry.
Never heard of this person.
but anything that street, obviously I know the street is a street, but
Yeah.
if you want to get things, look at what's his name, all these J Princes. If you want to get something fixed, you can fix it and settle it if you really want to. He just didn't care. It doesn't help his pocket to help, basically. So he just kind of just let it happen.
Not necessarily.
If you want,
Puff, no, but Puff and Jay Prince are two different animals at all.
I hear that,
I mean,
but I mean, I'm of the. I lost the word I'm looking for. But I personally feel like if he wanted to intervene. and help, he could have. Like you had the means to do
He wasn't
so.
big enough. He wasn't. You see, at those times, you have to be a J Prince. You had to be an E40. You had to be.
And don't get industry mixed up with street, innit?
like-
Obviously Puff is big in the industry, but on the street level, Puff hasn't got no street
Like,
ties.
example, Puff couldn't do nothing. You see, when E40 with Biggie, I think Biggie went, was it Cali or something?
Yeah.
And like E40 is like, well, you're like, I'm gonna allow you to be here.
Oh, yeah.
kind of thing. And like, at that time, E40 is, I know that's Gina's favorite guy.
Hello.
But yeah.
Tell me where to get.
Yeah, he has the streets. He still does. So
E40?
yes, E40.
Are we still about that life?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, don't
Wasn't he like Bay Area?
don't let the glasses and the slang fool you.
Yeah. On that
I'm
side,
not gonna lie.
The
For
street
me,
nigga still.
I thought he was meaty.
If it was meaty, nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Gina, on that side of that side, you people can't really move without him.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oh,
having,
is it?
Yeah, having a say.
Like that.
Yeah. All right. So Mace, we ain't gonna blame Puff for Mace, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna leave Mace.
Cool. All
G-Dep
right. So G-Dep. So G-Dep went to confess
about a murder.
to a murder that he committed, God knows how many years ago. So it was on his conscience. It was on his mind.
What? So he just decided one day
Yeah.
to just
I
get up
respect
and-
it.
Nah.
I respect,
no.
I respect
what?
it. I respect it.
Eh?
I do.
Respect who?
I respect it. Listen, if he's being tormented at night and he can't sleep and he's having nightmares, he just wants a good night's rest.
I'll
That's all
get
he
some night nurse.
For real?
He just wants to sleep. That's all
I
he
won't lie
wants.
to you.
It's
If I've
to
kept it
sleep.
that long, I might as well keep it forever.
And maybe he thought, is there a statutory thing on murder?
I'm not sure about murder per se.
Mm-mm.
I don't think there is a murder to be
No,
fair.
no.
I'm sure that's a cut-off point.
There
Or
must be a
murder.
cut-off
Nah.
point.
I don't know.
They're gonna get you.
There
I don't
can't be a
think so.
cut. There can't
I
be a
don't know.
cut off. If they've been, imagine they've been using all
Is he
these
served-
resources
how long
and
has he
everything
served
to
now?
find
theft
out.
and drugs and all that stuff, there is. What's it called? It's called the statute of limitations, right?
That's the word
But
I'm looking for.
on murder, I don't believe there is.
Mm-mm. That's why they
I
still.
don't know.
Because they're probably like the case is still open.
Yeah, because remember, there's bare open
There's
cases.
no-
Yeah, that's why they still got unsolved mysteries. And that.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, so we're gonna blame Puff for G-Dep.
G-Dep.
Yeah, Puff didn't
He's just a mad.
tell him to go to the confessing. So.
Okay.
All right, Loon. So from what I heard, Loon wanted to go independent because he didn't like the direction that he was going in with Bad Boy. So he left Bad Boy, had a little independent run. Then he started selling drugs. Then he got back for selling drugs, went to prison and converted to Islam.
Yeah. And he's an extremist.
Well, we could
isn't
say
he?
due to his kind of like he didn't like the direction
Yeah.
he was taking him. He
Yeah.
didn't want to go the shiny suit way.
Yeah,
You know that led him down the stray. To
maybe
make
because
him
the thing
bad
is, you know,
choices.
Loon was a street nigga, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Puff
that's-
made him the sweet boy.
Yeah, I know.
But I like Sweet Boy Loon. I won't lie to you. I do.
Yeah.
The thing is, we can blame Puff a bit for him leaving Bad Boy,
Yeah, we
but
can't.
not for him.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's a domino effect, isn't it?
Yeah.
If he didn't leave Bad Boy, then he wouldn't have sold drugs and da da da.
However, let me take. I could take it back to Puff if I want to.
There you go.
Because if he was being paid properly and his finances were right, once even while at Bad Boy, I mean, he might have been bad with money. We can maybe say that, but Puff has a history of apparently not paying his artists. So when he did leave, he was probably broke, and you know,
Money was tight.
Money was tight.
Maybe. All right, that's what, half and half,
50-50.
50-50, yeah. All right, cool. This is the easy one to be fair. Shine.
We all know that.
Oh, but come on. This one
Didn't he
no.
set him up? Full stop.
No, he didn't set him
He
up.
didn't set him up. He just took the rap.
He
for him.
took the rap for him.
Yeah.
No, he didn't take the rap for him. No, Shine done it.
Yeah, Shine.
Did he? Did he really?
Yeah.
I thought he just said, "Hey, hold that."
I thought this. Sorry,
Go
no, I was
on.
gonna say I thought the story was that he took the rap for Diddy.
Yeah. Diddy had a gun in the car.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Shine took rap for it.
No, but Shine, the one who let the gun off in the club.
But it wasn't his gun.
But it wasn't his gun, no?
No, I'm not saying it was his gun, but Shine. Okay, what? Shine went to prison for what? For possession of a gun and
Yeah, but I thought it was Diddy's gun, and I thought Diddy was like, "Hey, you better just."
Yeah, but remember Diddy had J-Lo at that time.
Wait, no. I don't think Puff carries guns. I'm not really gonna run with that theory.
I don't know, you know.
We don't really
I've heard some.
Yeah, no, we don't know.
Puff was a hustler too, so he probably had it. Yeah.
No, but from what I heard was whatever was happening in the club, obviously Shine was there with Puff and J-Lo. Shine was doing Shine. Puff got into a little whatever, and Shine let the thing off to
To warn you.
to warn the situation.
Okay.
But then
Boy.
how it got finagled, in my opinion, was it was like with a lawyer situation. So Puff got Shine a lawyer, and Puff done everything he could to get himself off, but never really. You know
Mad.
what I mean, never really helped Shine the
So
way
we're blaming Puff
he
now.
could have. I think Puff kind of like put all the blame onto Shine. He didn't
So
take
we're
any from
blaming
himself. So yeah, no, of course we're blaming Puff for this
We're
one.
blaming Puff.
Yeah. Puff had baby Thanos with him.
Baby Thanos?
J-Lo got a theory about J-Lo. She's a ring collector.
Stop
Oh, because she's on her.
this right
Her what?
now.
Her sixth
She had
engagement.
her fifth.
Engagement.
You know who I heard on her seventh
Engagement
engagement?
wasn't finished.
What's her face, man?
Katie Price.
Yeah, Katie Price.
Yeah.
She's engaged for the seventh time, and the
Seventh
current
time,
the current
right?
guy she's with now, she's been with him for 10 months. I think I read.
I heard that.
But then,
No, but
is
I
it
don't
bad
hear
if
it.
these people want to marry you?
I don't hear
No.
it.
That's what I was saying.
You know,
These people
look,
want to
look,
marry you.
She may have some flicks and tricks
No, but
in the box.
how
what
are
I
you?
said this
How are
morning.
you getting married and getting divorced 7 times?
Well, she not been married.
You are the common denominator in this
No,
situation.
but
We hear
wait,
that.
how
but
many of them get to marriage?
I'm not sure, but either way, these guys are proposing to you.
So there
And
must,
there
there must be something desirable with this
I
woman.
can say
Well,
there's
from these
something
men.
Of course.
desirable
You know
about
what?
her that they say.
I'm gonna take this from the button cut. Maybe she's got Juju box,
What's that mean?
like where like once guys enter it,
Yeah,
get fandangled,
I said fandangled. You know.
Fandangled.
New words there.
and then they have to. They feel like they can't. They
wanna
want
keep
it.
it
They
forever.
want her. Like you
Feels
see-
like home.
10 months. They
Have
feel
you
like
heard that?
yeah. It could
Like
be.
there's some people.
No, the thing is,
there's
no,
some people that like they feel like home.
him proposing after 10 months isn't like out of the world.
No.
Crazy, but
It is knowing that she's had 6 before you.
yeah, that's it. Because
And
of she's had
that's it.
6
That's the
before you, it's like okay, cool. What is it about this woman
Some
who's
man
had
don't care
6?
about that.
I told you, flicks and tricks in the box. She might be a really.
That don't cut it though.
Bro, I can't
For you,
really.
you
Not
can
for
buy
us.
it for him.
No, that
for
don't
me.
cut it for no one. I'm sorry.
Not for me,
Listen.
but she might cater to their needs.
Ain't no nigga proposing to anyone for some fucking box, all right?
Look,
You'll
th-
be
many a man,
surprised.
many a man have fallen to some box.
Yeah, falling for box, not fall over and propose to you for the
Yeah,
box.
because in your head you don't want anyone else to ever
Yeah,
touch it.
it's
So
like this
I'll-
is amazing.
I'm
I
gonna hold
must
that.
have it forever.
Nah,
I personally haven't.
Forever.
That doesn't really. But I hear that.
Forever.
have you experienced pussy that good, Jay? So you know what? I gotta
After
put a ring on it. Huh?
After wife.
After I have this.
You see, that's a bit of a tricky question for
Oh.
me.
Yeah, no, obviously for you because you've been engaged before.
But
Oh no, you've been married. Sorry.
I will say that's not a deciding factor in whether
Of course,
you wanna
that is
give
not
a
that.
ring.
That's
Or was
never.
it one of the factors?
It's one of the factors, but it's not a factor that should be your main factor because there are other parts of you being in with a partner that are their character, the decision
of
making
course.
are better than just the box. And
So
if
where
you're
would you rank that then? If you had to rank it, like,
Eh?
where would you rank
Box
it?
being good is a
These are
bonus.
questions that we
It's
need
not the be all and
answers
end
to.
all.
I'm just curious. I'm just inquiring minds want to know.
Top 5?
Top 10.
Top 3?
I don't know, but the cheeks in the box.
Hold on. What are the other factors?
Yeah.
No, you tell me.
No, but are we talking particular personality traits, or just personality as a whole is one category, or are we breaking it down?
In the firing line, I guess? Or like in the hierarchy?
In the hierarchy.
The hierarchy.
What? How important is it?
How important is firebox?
No, but the thing is,
The thing is, no, sexual chemistry is important.
Is it grip?
Yeah, what's that?
what was that?
Huh?
There's a grip.
What?
No, we heard you. We heard you.
Actually,
That's a- does it grip with us?
Grip.
No, okay, cool. Let's take away the word or the phrase firebox, yeah, and just use sexual compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah, that's important.
The
yeah?
mature content.
That's what I mean, her box being fire. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but sexual compatibility, sexual chemistry is important. Yeah,
sexual chemistry is very important.
It's important.
It's very important. But I do feel like, as you know,
I was gonna say, can that be taught?
Can sexual chemistry be taught?
To some degree,
no.
Like let's say, not taught, but
I'm
like,
gonna
can it
say
develop?
no.
Can it like develop?
No,
because
remember, you can learn what your partner likes and wants, and you can cater to those needs.
But
so yeah, it can improve, but chemistry might come naturally, I think.
Yeah, you know, scientific and that. It's not really. I know it's a weird one, but it is an interesting, very interesting.
Gina, please.
I think it's a very interesting subject. It ranks probably high, but
top 5.
Top 5.
Yeah, no, of course.
No. Maybe. Yeah, maybe top 3.
Top 3.
What's the other 2?
It's definitely top 5. It's top 5.
You said top 3. Did you have?
Yeah, so that means that there's 2 others.
So what are the 2
mind?
others?
And where in that top 3 is it?
Nah, it's gonna be, her character is the most important thing.
Yeah, that's
because
number one.
A character of a woman, a person for me. But
yo,
I got to quickly run downstairs to give something to someone, but I'm gonna just mute myself.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
no worries.
All right.
Character is important as a woman because you're making life decisions with somebody, and if she is someone that wavers easily, then it may affect your life decisions as a partnership. And you don't necessarily want that. So for me, character's number 1.
This is true.
Number 2, is she caring? I think caring, caring, because
that's interesting.
I say caring because I think
I was going to say, doesn't it go into character?
Maybe it does.
Yeah,
it probably does go into character.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Thing is, character is gonna.
Yeah, it's quite vast.
That's everything you want it.
Yeah. So okay, yeah, box is probably going to be in top 3. Definitely. Yeah.
So what's number 2?
Number 2.
Or the second thing that you haven't mentioned. So far, we've got sexual compatibility, character, and then
for me, critical thinking. That's not even character. That's like I need to know if you've got critical thinking.
Do you get sense? It's true.
Yeah, because again, it could alter how we deal with things or how you process things, and it could affect our money, our future children. If you don't have any good critical thinking, you're easily swayed, and I'm not down for that.
That's fair.
I hear that. That's fair.
That is fair.
Interesting still. All right. We'll come back to this.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't mean to. I don't know how.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It was a nice little segue still. All right. Black Rob.
That one, I'm gonna blame it on Diddy.
Why so?
Why?
Because from what I've reading already, like Diddy just kind of didn't really look after Black Rob in general.
Look after him how though?
Like, as in, like,
when he was doing bad, you mean?
When he was doing bad, when he was on the label, he was just kind of like.
All right, but question then.
Yeah.
What, in your opinion, what are the responsibilities of a label?
That's what I'm gonna say. How much onus is on Puff?
Yeah,
like you're a grown man, and this is for any artist, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not your daddy. I'm trying to say, like.
Look at me changing sides. Look.
Yeah, no, I hear you, but then I feel like, when have we known Puff to have a good relationship with anyone from his artists?
But then that's the thing. My question is, okay, so what do you want from him? Because are they supposed to be the best of friends where he listens to you?
No, not best. No, I don't need to be best of friends, but you like maybe like a mentor the artist that he's with that he's got.
I mean,
and also, let's
ask him to get cheesecake.
Let's not assume that because that they're signed to his label that they're friends.
No. You're right.
It might just be a straight business relationship, isn't it?
Maybe we're asking too much. I think because it is business.
I think on a business level,
he does what he needs to do.
That's what he has to do. If his artists are struggling, say financially or mentally, they're in a hard space in life, then I would expect him to help them to a certain degree.
Did reach out to Rob before he passed.
But I don't blame Diddy for the choices that these grown men make.
No.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
I blame Diddy for any bad business done.
Yeah.
And him not helping them when they were on their last legs. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
But in terms of everything else, you're grown men. You can't blame Diddy for all your trust
Yeah,
and
Rob
tribulations.
said
It's
he
just
was
funny that
homeless.
was that.
He said he was homeless.
Yeah, him. Okay, cool. As rich as Puff is, if one of your artists is homeless, I expect him to help
Yeah.
out. He doesn't have to,
Yeah.
but I would expect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. something
Okay, but
like
you
small.
said you don't blame them for that. Like, you don't blame Puff for their life choices.
Yeah.
But if it's the bad business dealings that have led to these situations,
Yeah.
then it kind of comes back. Now I'm back on the other side again.
The thing is, yeah,
changing at this point.
when people say bad business and all that stuff, yeah, sometimes these contracts are just standard music industry contracts, isn't it? That just favour the executive, that favour the actual label, innit? As opposed to the artist. So it's like, okay, cool, I've been screwed over. It's you know what I mean? It's sticky because you signed this. Like, I didn't put a gun to your head. You read it or you didn't read it. That's up to you. You signed it, innit? So I don't know. It's hard always to blame the label, innit? Because you signed the contract, innit?
Yeah,
I will never blame a label for a contract that has been signed by the artist.
You signed it.
I am of the persuasion that you should read your contract. You should read your contract with a lawyer at that.
Yeah.
And actually and what you don't understand, get clarity on.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people sign contract and they don't know what it means. And it's just like, and then now you're here complaining that this person didn't look out for you. If I'm trying to make money, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to help you. Like, that's not my job.
Exactly.
That was your job. You didn't do your due diligence.
You can throw anything in there.
So what you're
The
saying
whole
to
point
us,
is like
Peace, is that
brain.
you're a shark too.
I'm a shot. No, that's not
No,
what I
that's
said.
what- that's what I
It's
got
business,
from it.
baby. Hold on.
That's what I said.
Who saw the Russ interview with ZZ Mills?
I did.
And he said he signed a
24
album deal
For
for
60,000.
no, it was 60,000, but it was 60 between two guys, him and his partner in crime at the time. So he signed 20. To me, that doesn't even sound real. Like, why 24? That's a random number anyway.
That's a very random.
It's a random number.
So just
And
keep-
he signed it. He said he was young, he was gas, or what, 30 bags, signed it. You know what I'm trying to say?
But that's what happens to everyone.
I don't
It's the
blame
money.
I don't blame the label. Like, I blame the label in a moral standpoint.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
would you
yeah.
make this young kid
But
sign
they don't have to be
contract
morally-
like this?
Yeah. They don't have to be morally correct.
You don't have to be, but I would expect it.
As Peace the Shark
You know what I'm trying to
says,
say?
it's business.
But you
We're not doing
signed
that.
this,
We're not
so
running
how
that.
much could I blame them? Because you signed the contract. 24 albums.
24 albums.
24
Man,
like,
does
what
he even
if-
have 24 albums?
You don't have one
I
album,
was
let alone
gonna
24
Yeah,
albums.
no,
I
but
don't
who has
know.
24 albums? Like, we only know of a few artists
That have 24 albums.
that can
Yeah.
have that many albums.
Yeah.
Does anyone have 24
And their
albums?
legacy albums.
Tupac, maybe? No, I'm playing.
Yeah, with the outlook.
Cliff
and that.
Richard. He has like 70.
Who?
Who?
Prince Richard.
Cliff Richard.
Oh, Clifford. I think it was Cliff Richard.
He has 70.
Do you know who has a lot of albums, actually?
Who?
Short Dog. No, not Short Dog. Too Short, sorry.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah.
Really?
You know he's
Yeah, he has over 24. And E40, to be fair,
Really?
you know
both
that
of
they're doing Mount Rushmore thing.
of West Coast.
Yeah.
Snoop, E40, Too Short.
So he's gonna have another album to add to that if
Yeah.
they do something.
All right. Biggie.
You know what? I was going to say, I feel like when Biggie passed, Puff just thought, I have no loyalty to anybody. Because the way he loves Biggie, even to this day, I've just not seen that kind of love for anybody else.
I think that's
Ever
probably when he
since-
realized that this is business, so you can't make it personal.
Yeah, I think
Because-
ever since him passing, he's just been like, okay, everybody else is you're no one to me now, and this is how everybody's just been falling off anyhow. He's just not been the same. He hasn't been the same. He hasn't gotten over this death. He's like, my friend is gone.
You might have a
He's-
good point there.
He tried to like kind of build the same bond with Mace. Tried.
No, but Mason Puff had a good relationship, though.
But he tried to make it like the Big and Puff. It was when you see Biggie, you see Puff. Like
No. Puffy and Mace was a thing.
Yeah.
I know,
It was a
but
thing.
he tried to like kind of pick it up after Biggie was gone. He tried to like pick it up like, okay,
No, but
this could be the new thing.
I think
It's just- he's just not
Puffy
been
and
the
Mace
same.
was more of a thing than Puff and Big.
What?
It was. Puffy and Mace was like a duo.
Yeah, that was definitely.
Puffy and Biggie was like artist and executive.
Alright.
I know,
But-
but look how much he
but I
loved.
think, you know
Yeah,
what?
no, he loved him.
artists.
What I'm saying is Puffy and Mace as a duo was a bigger thing than Biggie and Puff to me.
But Puffy and Mace as a duo, would you not say that was his more
musical.
the marketeer in him, if that makes sense?
Yeah.
This works. Whereas him and Big was like
That is
there
my
was
brother.
actually like an emotional
That's what
connection.
I feel like
that's
he's never been
Yeah,
the same.
no.
Ever since
I-
people just
I
been
agree in that
taking raps, converting to extremist Islam. Shine's a Jew. Like all of this stuff is going on. Like
they found religion.
Craig Mack also
yeah,
found
but
religion
like
too.
I
Before he
don't
died.
know what it is.
Yeah.
It's just-
I'm not sure about his story, so I can't really speak on that. But he became a born again Christian.
Oh really?
Yeah. Like devout, like strong, proper devout.
His was what? Heart failure.
Who else is there? Anyone I'm missing? Obviously, there's Bear. Oh, you're back. Sorry. Obviously, there's other eyes that we don't need to mention, but
you what?
No, I'm talking to the room.
He's still cool with Faith.
Yeah, I don't think anything happened with Faith.
What about Kip or Kim?
No, Kim wasn't signed, by the way.
Yeah, no, she was never signed. 112.
112, nothing really happened with 112. Yeah. They just went to Def Jam and that was it, really.
Yeah, they kind of fell out.
Who else is there? I think that's it, isn't it?
You know what? Yeah, I'm never gonna forgive Puff for what he didn't do with Carl Thomas.
Oh my!
Seriously, Carl Thomas.
No one cares about Carl Thomas, man.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Does anyone in this room care for Carl Thomas? Brent,
yes. This life, if I see Carl Thomas perform, I'll die so happy.
So I don't know if
I love.
Nah, we're not there.
No,
but Carl Thomas.
I am.
As an R&B artist.
What's Carl Thomas' biggest hit?
I wish I never met her. I wish I never met her. That's a
Submarine.
Okay, I'm not this big.
Emotional with Faith Evans on the Diddy album.
See, this I'm not.
I'm not a Carl Thomas guy at all. So all these songs are going over my head.
No, wait. You know the song Emotional.
Yeah, no, I know the songs, but I'm not excited.
No, but like as an R&B artist, I think he was.
No, he ain't swag, but I just don't care about his life.
No.